Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the Underground Circuit podcast. As you can see, we are here at the F1 Arcade again with the one and only Mr. Guenther Steiner. Thank you for being here with us.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me in Philadelphia, you know.
Pumped. We're so thrilled right now. I'm also very nervous. I will admit to that.
I'm as well nervous because I know that I get questions and I'm not sure if I know the answers.
Oh,
you know,
boy, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So our first question, what is your favorite part about your show or the tour? What's been your
The favorite part is, you know, when I see the people engaging, that's my favorite part, you know, because you always try to do that. I'm not doing it for me, I'm doing it for the people. But when you see that they enjoy it, you know, because and we always, James, you know, which is with me, James Hock, he's with me, we always then come out at halftime, how you think it was, you know, because that is the most exciting thing for us. If you can see that people are engaging, that's always cool, you know. And in the beginning, I said to James, there will be a point where we'll have a bad show, you know, because I said, James, be prepared. I mean, you know, I had a lot of bad days in my life in racing, you know, so I'm prepared for it. But he's pretty new to this, so for him it was new. And I said, there will be. Up to now, we didn't have a bad one, so I hope we are not going to do that in the States. I hope we have good ones. So exactly,
Philly won't be a bad one.
No, Philly's going to be great.
But take your word.
As obviously we're here at the F1 Arcade, how do you think the arcade's going to play, like in a role in growing the sport more in the US?
I think the arcades is just like, for me, I went to visit that one in London. I think it was it this year or last year even? So I don't remember exactly, but I think they are very nicely done. You know, when I came into the first, I was like, wow, I didn't expect that what it is. You know, it is cool. I mean, if you like racing cars, but even if you don't like them and you want to have a good evening out, you still can come and visit with friends. Maybe you get interested in there's so many simulators here, you know, and that you can learn about it. But I think it's even if you are not in the moment interest in F1, it's just adding to the story of F1. Now having arcades in numerous cities, you know, started off with one and now they grow and grow. It means that people like them, and if people like them, they must be good and entertaining. Otherwise, they wouldn't come here. So I find that they add quite a bit to F1, these arcades, to make it the sport which it has become.
Yeah.
Very good.
I gave you it back real quick. Okay, so these are more about F1 this season. So the TV direction the past few weeks has been a big topic of conversation, especially Singapore. We missed a lot of on-track action. What do you feel it needs to change? Are they missing too many racing actions? Are they showing the inside of the garages too much?
I read that one, the comments. I didn't speak it anyway. I read the comments. It's like, I've got an opinion there as well. So, obviously, said, why are these people, celebrities, filmed?
Oh, yes.
I think they're there to be filmed. Otherwise, they can watch it from somewhere else as well.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't take. Obviously, there should not. They shouldn't missing racing actions but there is sometimes in racing there is not a lot going on, so they show them these 10 seconds. I don't think that distracts. I think in Singapore it was very unlucky that it was in that moment when something happened, you know. So I don't see it as extreme as it was made out of, or you should focus on the cars. Obviously people watch it to watch the cars, and I'm pretty sure the director of F1 TV knows that. You know? If we have, exactly. We hope. I mean, I hope, so I think it was a little bit maybe unfortunate. It was a little bit the wrong moment in Singapore, but otherwise, I mean, people like to see who is around. You know, you cannot. It's like it's nice to see, and you know, I'm not there with a stopwatch to see how long they take. It's like, but all the girlfriends. I mean, if the driver have got a problem that their girlfriends are shown on TV and taken away from them, you know what?
That's a good point.
Leave them at home.
Carlos did say it. He said he was like, they're showing the girlfriends too much. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so tell her to go in the motorhome, you know.
Oh, yes.
Or stay in the hotel.
Don't go.
So moving on to another hot topic of the season, the McLaren situation between Lando and Oscar. How would you handle that situation? What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, how I would handle it now, I would clearly give the mission for the team, get Oscar to win the championship. We need to try now. And I understand, and I'm always also a fan of letting people racing within the team, but at some stage now, it seems like the Mercedes and the Red Bull can win races. I mean, they did in Singapore, so I mean, there's still 6 races to go, and you can be a little bit unlucky. And if I would be in charge there, I would be pretty disappointed with myself if in a situation like this you would lose the Drivers' World Championship. I know that they won, and McLaren did a fantastic job. I mean, I take my hat off to them. They won the Constructors, 6 races to go, fantastic. But now they're a little bit, I think it's getting edgy. That Max could still get it. I would make sure that one of my guys would win it, and obviously the guy to win it is the guy which is in front.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. Yes, we were talked about this recently on our most episode. Second to last question. This is an easy one. What rookie is impressing you the most this year?
In the beginning it was Isaac Hadjar, and as soon as the Sauber got going, Bortoleto is good as well. Very good.
Yes.
Them two are good. I mean, Ollie Behrman is good as well, you know. But I think the outstanding one, Bortoleto really came to life when the Sauber came to life. I mean, I was like, wow, this kid is good, because I also know his teammate Nico pretty well, and I know what that guy can do. So I've got something to measure him on. So I think but Isaac Hadjar and Gabriel are the 2 best ones in my opinion.
Yeah, we noticed when Gabriel got finally pretty settled in there. He just came to life.
And the car came alive. It's always difficult to show what you can do if the car is really bad, you know. And the car in the beginning of the season was bad, you know.
Yes. All right, and finally, last question: what team has surprised you the most this year?
Could be good or bad.
Yeah, but good or bad ways?
In good ways. I'm between, because McLaren didn't really surprise me, but in the end it surprised me that they could continue their strength from last year, because they got an advantage. But I think the Williams did pretty well as well, you know, from where I think they were last year. They did pretty good. They had a few things where they messed up properly, you know, like disqualified in Singapore. So they had some slip-offs that I had to think a little bit. But I think McLaren surprised me how good they carried on from last year.
Carried it over. We were, when they won last year, our biggest thing was, can they do it again this year? You know, because it's so hard to do it once, and to do it again is incredible. So, well, that was all the questions we had. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, sir, for being here and doing our pints and pit stops and answering questions about yourself.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. And I hope I see you at the show, huh?
Oh, yes.
Yes, for sure.
We'll be there, yes.
Thank you.